Hi everyone, Gretchen here. Getting very excited about my upcoming section hike of the Appalachian Trail. I'll be doing the Georgia section. I am planning on parking the car at Dix Creek Gap and then getting a shuttle to Springer Mountain and then basically hiking to my car. I actually have to pass my car to get to the border and then come back down. So it'll be a round trip of about 88 miles. So I'm just gonna take it slow and steady. I'm definitely going to have plan A, but I'm also going to have plans B, C, and D just in case, you just never know till you're out there. So I do have a plan. It's about 10 miles a day, give or take. Planning on doing 2 Neros, one into Neal Gap and the other into Hiawassee. So that'll help with my knees. That's one of my concerns, is that my knees are going to give me a problem out there. But again, with stopping and just taking it slow and steady, I think that's the best idea. One of my concerns is the terrain. I obviously don't want to fall. I had a little spill actually when I was doing the approach trail in March outside Springer, and it was actually comical, and I didn't get hurt, thank goodness. But I was going to a water source, and there was it was raining, by the way, of course. And I slipped on this clay embankment and like slid several feet. Nothing hurt except for my pride. And of course, there were like 3 or 4 people to witness it, but nobody on film. So it was actually really funny, and thank goodness I didn't get hurt. But of course, that is one of my concerns, over 88 miles and going over Blood Mountain. I don't want to trip and fall and hurt myself. One of my other concerns, and probably one of my bigger concerns, is Blood Mountain. I know that it is over 4,400 feet, and that's going to be the highest peak that I have ever hiked. I did Table Rock a couple of years ago. That's only 3,100, I believe, and it was a day hike, so it's a little different. I could go home and ice everything, whereas I won't be able to do it this time. I also hear that the descent is very brutal, and I'm just going to have to take it slow and steady and one step at a time, watch where I'm going. Another concern is the weather, but I feel like I'm prepared for it, as well as you can be prepared for weather on the Appalachian Trail. I'm taking my new Nemo 15-degree bag in case it gets really cold. I also have a bag liner in case it gets super cold. I also have wool layers, and so I should be fine with all of that. I'm thinking it's going to be in the 50s or 60s during the day and maybe 30s at night, so that should all be covered. I don't mind hiking in the rain. My concern is being wet day after day. I know things just don't dry on the Appalachian Trail, so hiking in the rain is one thing, but then having wet clothes day in and day out is not what I'm looking forward to, especially if it's going to be cold out there. I'm really thinking a cold, wet bra in the morning's not going to be my favorite thing. So summing this up, basically, I'm 50 years old. I'm hiking 88 miles through Georgia. So follow along, because it's going to be an interesting adventure. Like and subscribe.